What's up, guys? How are ya? We should be live. We should be live. We're in the garage. Got the hot rod behind us. Been working on this thing all day. Well, not all day, but most of the day. Been working on it a little bit. If you're not watching this live, I appreciate you guys jumping on and watching now. We're gonna work on race car a little bit. I'm gonna show you. Well, actually, yeah, we're gonna talk about some stuff too. There we go. I think we are live. Boom. There's my first person. It takes a little bit of time for the YouTube live to kick in, I guess, and get some comments. So you always have like 25, 30 seconds of nothing. There we go. What's up, Tommy and Blaine? How are y'all? Good seeing you guys. We were supposed to be at the drag strip today, but Mother Nature, it kind of got us. Although it didn't rain at all till like right now. So it's not been raining much at all here. It was calling for it though, so it is what it is. Hope all you guys are doing good. Appreciate y'all hopping on. Oh, yeah, we got a few people on. Sweet. Oh, there's Joey. What's up, Joey? Ugly Kid Racing. We need to talk about his car at some point, too. He should be back at the track here very soon. Very soon. What is up? What is up? I went and got scales from Mike with the Challenger today. I'm going to scale this thing out probably tomorrow. We didn't get picked. I don't know if y'all saw. Did y'all see Beater Bomb's list? Y'all saw the Cleetus race that's coming up in, I don't know when it's coming up. It's coming up sometime in March. What's up, guys? All the way from Australia. Dang, that's a long ways. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you guys jumping on. I got a lot of rain washed out in Georgia. Yeah, here we go. Oh, there's Randy Eller. What's up, Randy Eller? I talked to him earlier this morning, too. He said the women drivers got Cleetus. I did see that too. Was it all of them or just the last one? I saw the last one. She took them out good. But I don't know if y'all saw. Well, y'all probably have. If y'all heard, y'all watched the drag race and stuff. Cleetus is doing a invite only, all-wheel drive versus rear-wheel drive. And so Joey Heichel, Beater Bomb, is the captain for the rear-wheel drive team. So he picked 16 good dudes. I was hoping I was going to get picked, but this old hot rod back here, we ain't quite there. So we're getting better, we're getting closer, but if we had the old car, I think we would have been in there. But you know, it's just one of those things. They got 16 great racers, and hopefully they go out there and kick tail. Although it's a trap, right, guys? It's a trap. Cleetus is setting a trap for us, and I don't know how it's going to work out. If the rear-wheel drive cars go out there and stomp the all-wheel drive cars, there's not ever a chance you're going to ever see, no matter what the surface is, you're not ever going to be able to see all-wheel drives excluded from any rear-wheel drive races. That's just all there is to it, right? So it's kind of like, I'm like, okay, I want the rear-wheel drive to go stomp them, but at the same time, you know, some all-wheel drive cars, we'll see what their peaks are. When you have a very rough surface, when you have something like Dig or Die or Darlington, some of those tracks where, you know, the surface is really hard to get a hold of, I probably say the all-wheel drive cars have an advantage. Now, where they're racing, from what it looks like, if you saw some of Cleetus's videos where he was testing his all-wheel drive truck, I mean, it looks, backside of Bradenton is a lot smoother, so it's probably going to be a little bit faster. So, you know, it is what it is. We'll see. I mean, I'm not really scared of all-wheel drive car. We've raced a couple. They're fast, which everybody's fast. I mean, you know, obviously over here on the East Coast, you got to deal with Team Denver. You got to deal with, you know, Jake Boswell and all his crowd. Bubba. I mean, we got a lot of fast cars over here. And so in order to be fast over here, I mean, you got to beat the fastest. So it's only going to get us better. That's why I've been in the garage all day working. Been in here working and trying to make it better. Trying to make the car better. See, the wing's jacked up. I'm thinking about putting some extensions on that to jack the wing up to get it in better air. I did jack it up a little bit more like this too to give it a little bit better attack angle. We'll see how it works out. I don't know if it's going to work out or not, but we're going to go test it next weekend, 710. That's where we're supposed to be racing today, but we got rained out, so they're going to do it next Sunday. So next Sunday or Saturday, we're going to find somewhere to test. Sundays are just really hard for me. It's just really hard having to get up and go to work early Monday morning. So it makes it kind of challenging. But we're going to get better. We got to get better. A lot of racing happening, a lot of racing coming up to where we're going to be hopefully going faster soon on the backside. And honestly, I'm ready to take some weight out of the car. We've showed you how much weight's in it. I went and bought some more lead today. Team Denver and them boys, I don't know if we got enough. This iron big block, man, is rough. It is really, really rough. It's heavy. Even though it's slid way back, it is slid way back, but it's still heavy on the nose. It's still hard to get it up. The fastest cars on the backside, the fastest cars on the backside are the front wheels are barely bobbling the ground. Jarrett Patches, the Stitches now is bobbling, so he's getting pretty close. If you look at any of beater bombs, he's got that big butt hurt bar out there. And I've thought about building a butt hurt bar, but over here, you just can't run it. Everybody has outlawed the butt hurt bar over here. So I need to figure out how to make it work with the weight in the trunk. Obviously, the further you can extend that off the back of the car, the better it is. Now, Patches, if y'all watch any of his videos, the classes that don't say anything about no external weight, he has two parachute mounts back there. And so what he does is one of those, when he's at a track where he cannot run external weight, then he's got two parachutes. When he's at a track that has, they don't have a rule, one of those is a weight box. And, it's not much further back, but it's a little bit further back. If you move it back 2 foot further from the back, then you can see it. And you can see it on all his videos. The last 1320 video that they did, that's what he had on his. And so it works. It really does. It does a good job. But we didn't get picked. So, it is what it is. Maybe next time, maybe we'll get better. Maybe we'll get faster. If they ever do it again, it's a great opportunity to go out there and go fast. And it would suck how would it be to get picked if Joey would have picked me and I went out there and sucked it up? Just sucked it up real bad and went out first round to some slow all-wheel drive car. That not necessarily the best look, right? They'd be like, who wants to go watch his channel? Who wants to go watch Turbo John, Turd John? That's the new name, Turd John. Let's go. That's where I feel like I'm at right now on this backside stuff. But we got a lot of front side stuff coming up. So with the front side stuff coming up, hopefully we'll be a little bit better. Hey, look, we got 145 people on here. Y'all get that thumbs up, man. I appreciate it. Oh, a few more. 153. Sweet. So it is what it is. Front side racing is coming back. We got Randy's on the dyno. Made good power. Made a lot of good power. So hopefully soon we're going to have his back at the racetrack, and we're going to be doing good. So hopefully that's the game plan. Next weekend, I'm going to be testing my car. Weekend after that, March the 1st, there's lots of racing happening. So we're going to start. Hopefully we can go test somewhere with Randy. It's March the 1st. March the 8th, there's a bunch of testing and a bunch of racing. And then the 15th, March 15th is what kind of kicks off the racing season. That's where we have a lot of racing. We have Coastal Plains. They've got front side slick prep, basically like we did last year when we done really good, but the car went left. Shady Side has got their no prep race from the front side. You got Darlington Dragway with radial prep. I think it's Caroline No Time or either Mikey. I don't know which one it is. And then the weekend, in the same weekend, you got Galot. Galot has their no time. So, man, there's a lot happening. There is a lot of racing happening. It's going to kick off in March. That's when it's going to be really, really good. We really do have Dig or Die. That's the really kickoff for me. So we got to decide. I'm trying to keep it. My goal, my plan is to keep it in Dig or Die trim until Dig or Die. And then once Dig or Die goes away, once we go hopefully win Dig or Die or do better in Dig or Die, hopefully we're going to be able to get out there and make it switch over to the front side stuff and start getting ready for front side stuff. Because front side stuff is going to be challenging too. It's going to be very challenging this year. But we got to go fast. See, I already got my Mickey Thompsons over here mounted up, so that's good. Also, everybody's got lock-in, so if y'all want to support the channel, look at that. We got 8 of these aluminum rods, Turbo John. If y'all like having some signed desk stuff, we got 8 of those on the website, $50 free shipping as long as it's in the 48 states. If y'all want to go check out that, I appreciate that. Let's see. I'll tell y'all something else pretty cool. Billy's Mustang that got a giveaway. Guy here that he's been to the track with us a few times. He actually won that thing. So that's going to be pretty cool to see that car at the track. He's going to be coming to the track some. So that's going to be pretty cool. Old car, I'm trying to look back through some of these comments. We've not messed with it a lot. I actually went down to Brian's a little bit today and hung out with him for a couple hours. Everything's going pretty good. He was messing with Shannon's motor and transmission and had another couple of transmissions in there that he was working on. So that's pretty cool. He's got to get his motor balanced, and then he's got almost everything to do it, to put it back together. So hopefully he can get that thing together and be out for the first April race. So he's gonna probably need to get out a little bit sooner and get it tested. But yeah, Tommy Cook said, when you taking it to Team Denver? Well, Jared offered to tune it and work with it, but he said he wouldn't help me none. So we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out, and then at some point we're gonna be a threat like we used to be. Hopefully, that's the game plan. You never can tell though. We might be ducks the rest of our life. That's the reason we have a shirt called the First Round Duck. I mean it, right? I mean that's just what it is. But we're still working on it. Went and bought some lead today. So like I said earlier, so we got some lead, so we're going to be good. And I don't know about you, I saw y'all a little bit in the comments. What about Cleetus in NASCAR? You know, it has been, man, I don't know. It's probably been since 1990s since I watched a NASCAR race. I don't know when I've ever watched like an ARCA Cup. I think the ARCA now is like the next level down from NASCAR, from what it sounds like. They used to call it something else. The Bush League, Bush Series is what it used to be called. But man, I was pulling for him, and I was watching it, and it was wild watching NASCAR YouTube channel. The NASCAR YouTube channel, it was wild, man. There was like 50,000 people watching the in-car, and it was hilarious. You watch videos of Cleetus' video the other day, and he's automatically on probation because he screwed it up. That the life of a YouTuber, right? And I hated to see him crash. He avoided a couple pretty good ones, was able to keep racing. And then that last one got him, kind of tore the car up real bad. But his the interview after he got put out, boy, that was classic. I loved it. I think everybody, if they ain't never heard of Cleetus before, they're going to hear of him now. I really, really hope that he continues in NASCAR because I kind of enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching it. And that's kind of what NASCAR is missing, right? NASCAR, man, it's missing the people. It's missing the characters, the people, the drama. You know, when you try to, I guess, put too much of a corporate stamp on it, it just kind of boggles it down some. You know, it's just one of those things, man. So I was really happy about that. I would like to see the other racers maybe start getting fired up. Maybe NASCAR will take off the reins a little bit and just let them just have fun, man. I mean, they're out there having fun. I mean, how would it be to have fun your whole life racing and get to that level, and then you got to start, I mean, the corporate tie, you know, sponsorship stuff all the time. I mean, you got to do that. I understand some, but you also got to have the characters. You got to let people be people. So I think Cleetus is about to take NASCAR probably to a level NASCAR hadn't been in a long time. So I think it's awesome. And I also think it's awesome for us because now maybe some of the NASCAR people, once they get a hold of him, then they'll come to the drag racing side. So I think it's pretty cool, man. ARCA says, okay, Lawrence said, he said ARCA is about 4 levels below the Cup cars. Man, I was looking at his qualifying stuff, and just for like when he was on his video the other day, he was like 50.7, the 41st spot on the qualifying field tomorrow. I think it was like less than a half a second in front of him, and I was like, dang, that is pretty cool. Oh yeah, it's raining hard outside now. Blaine said he hasn't watched NASCAR since Dale passed away. Yeah, it's been a long time, man. I think, you know, that might have been one of the things kind of for me too, honestly. That was that was early 2000s. I think it was 2001 or so, 2000. It was wild, 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 wild. Just I was talking about Brian a couple minutes ago. Yeah, Brian's doing good. His car is hopefully almost back together soon. Hammerhouse Kennel, what's your assessment of the big block life versus the small block? Backside, we're struggling, man. It's just heavy. If we had an aluminum big block, we might be in better shape. But we got a steel one. That's just what we got. It's heavy. So the nose heavy. I'm actually going to scale the car out tomorrow. So I'm going to actually show you all the scales. So I'll do another video on that. I've got another video. I was working on the car earlier today. So I got that stuff finished. And so that video will be out tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow I'm going to scale the car out. Been busy. I mean, you know, having a weekend not racing is not necessarily, necessarily bad. Yeah, February 18th, 2001 is when he got killed. I remember that. I remember when he died. I mean, I was watching it when he crashed. It's terrible, man. And, you know, there's been a lot of things that have come from that happening, the Hans devices, the mandates. I mean, there's probably the softer walls. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that probably, you know, they don't want that to happen again. And so, you know, sometimes tragedy brings change, but sometimes it makes it worse too. Cleet can drive a car fast, but he's not a race car driver. I don't know, Steve. We're going to see. We're going to see about that. I hope they bring him back. I mean, they might not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, so it's been fun. So like I was saying, man, we got a lot happening. Racing season is about to kick off. It is about to kick off real strong. I got to get my lock-ins in. I've already done a couple lock-ins, but it is, everybody wants the lock-in money. And it's like some of them are like a month or two down the road. Some are 3 months down the road. Some of them are freaking, 6 months down the road. And if you want to get in, you got to pay now. Unfortunately, I ain't got no money. I'm broke. That's why, I don't know if y'all saw that a minute ago. Got 8 of these. If y'all want some memorabilia, shameless plug, and hats and t-shirts and stuff too on our website. Oh yeah, by the way too, we don't have a t-shirt yet for the new car, but we are getting one. We're actually getting one. Kelly, I've been kind of slack. I've got to get her some pictures. I've got some good pictures of it. I got to get it to her so that she can actually design the shirt. She's the one that designs the shirt, and then we get them printed out. So, I mean, I think it's pretty cool, but I just need to do it. So, what race is next for me? We got to balance my stuff with Randy's. The next for sure race I will be at with my car is Dig or Die. It's in about a month. I think it's March the 22nd, if I remember correctly. It's at Rockingham, back at the track. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be really, really, really cool. Oh yeah, the big block, the durability. Now we haven't been running it hard, but it's just not. We haven't been running it hard at all. But it is very, very durable. I was just moving my thing out of the way, my shirt. But there is the small block. The small block is still sitting right there. It is mostly assembled. I need to order 2 pistons. I tried to get 2 pistons from Summit. They're just box stock CP bullet pistons, but you have to order them through a dealer. And last time I got them through Summit, but they took them off their website. And so now they put them back on their website, but when I tried to order them the other week, it was saying they couldn't ship them for some reason. So now they're working on that. So, and piston, I only need 2 pistons. So I need 2 pistons. My heads are down at a shop in Wilmington. He is fixing those up. Uncle Mike's welded them up. He's going to have some videos on his YouTube channel as well. So if y'all want to go over and follow his YouTube channel, he's Sanatorium for Speed. Or Sanatorium of Speed, I think it is. But he is fixing the heads for me. So he does a lot of cool hot rod stuff too. So it's pretty cool. So hopefully we'll have the small black back together and the old car will be back running soon. Birdnut said they tried to blame Simpson on his belts for breaking at the end of the deal, modified them. Oh yeah, that sucks. I hadn't really seen a lot of the, I need to probably go watch some of the Dale history stuff. I don't know if y'all ever noticed too, Brian, my buddy Brian Fondren, he looks just like Dale Earnhardt. When he grows the little mustache right there, Dale Earnhardt Sr. all day. I mean, it's crazy when you see him and you look at him and you're talking to him. It is insane. Yeah, the big block is very, very durable. What about those Hart turbines on Rock Solid? Bro, those Hart's turbos look pretty gangster. What about the compressor wheel? Are you seeing the compressor wheel on those things? It's like the bullseye almost, but it's really long. So I don't know how that's going to work. We'll see how that works out. Which Kevin and them, they just put Hearts on the Galaxy and picked up a ton of power. It looks like, and of course he was doing the great big wheelies down track. So yeah, it's fun. Hey guys, we got 200 people on here. I appreciate y'all hopping on a Saturday night. Hopefully y'all had a good Valentine's Day. Y'all do me a favor and hit that thumbs up if you've not already done it. Jet Black, what's happening, man? How are you? Just saw you pop up there too. Wheelie sensor. The wheelie sensor on my car is Mad Racing. They have a couple on there now, but their standard one, Mad Racing, go to their website. I actually done a video on it not too long ago, and I think the video is probably a month ago or so. Later, T-Bone. See ya. But yeah, the wheelie sensor is really, really awesome. What's happening? What's happening? Appreciate y'all hopping on. So, worked on the race car. Video tomorrow. I'll show y'all everything we did to it. Basically, got all my sensor stuff fixed. Done some cool stuff there. Redone the fuel lines as well. So, I don't know if y'all remember how I had them run previously. They were going up, around, loop back. And that's why I had it on my old car. But on this car, it didn't really work out. I think because of the fuel lines. So, I think it's definitely going to be better this way, but I did find a huge problem with some of the stuff I ordered. You have to go check out the video. I don't have it over here right now. But so we just, Lawrence, I might take you up on that too. Lawrence wants to sandblast the old car for me, get all the rust off of it. I might take you up on that when I get over there and actually start working on it. But Coyote Gen 2 lockouts. I don't even know what those are. Rocky Mountain, dude. I want to do a freaking drag and drive so bad I can't stand it. You know what I need to do? I need to hit up Bill, old man's garage, and see if he needs a co-pilot. That's what I need to do because he's got a pretty cool car, and I won't have to do nothing but co-pilot. That's what I need to do is find somebody like that because I want to actually make this one drag and drive at some point. I think we can. I think we can definitely do it, but I don't know if that would be a smart thing to do. Considering all the racing we're doing. Let me show you what we're going to do now. I just warmed the motor up. When I say warm the motor up, I got the water heater in the radiator. I got it hot. So now the engine temperature should be about 70. I let that thing warm up about 15 minutes, circulate it. Do that 2 or 3 times. Oh boy, I forgot about that. Can't say drive and drag or any variation, drag and drive. Apparently they're getting sued. Is it really? I wonder if they can. I think you got to use it in the title. Wait a minute, I can't even say it? Oh my gosh, I'm in trouble. So we're going to crank this thing up. I got it warmed up. Everything is, what? Free shirt for everybody. Didn't you hear me earlier? I'm trying to, look. I need everybody to go buy these. It's $50 shipping, free shipping in the lower 48. If you need a paperweight, it goes on your desk. It's aluminum connecting rod, GRP. You can use it as a hammer. Boom. If you need to, it can be a weapon. I guess you could use it as like a brass knuckle. I mean, that might be kind of deadly too. I mean, it could protect you. Oh, I don't know if I should say that. Okay, zip that. No, this is not a weapon. This is a paperweight. Oh, that's funny. I crack myself up sometimes. Okay, so we're going to, I got the air out of the system. Remember, I got the primer pump. So the primer pump primes it up. But I learned something tonight that was new. I was priming it up, and I was like, the fuel pressure was instantly dropping. It would come up to 70 or 80, and then it would come down real fast. And so I didn't think about it, but it's air locking because it couldn't get by the regulator. So I ended up loosening up both of the fuel lines at the end of the regulator, end of the rail, and then primed it, and it shot some fuel out, and so then it primed up and would hold the fuel pressure. So we're about to try to crank this thing up. Let me get y'all in a better spot. Let's see if we can crank it up. It should crank right up, although it has. I'm gonna try not to even brake clean it. Man, Steve Jackson back in the day, he was just asking about 454s. Back in the day, Steve Jackson went like 430s with a stock big block 4-bolt main. Insane. Insane. Let's see. Okay. Man, I don't know. Ever since I was helping Courtney a little bit with his Coyote on tuning, I kind of like the Coyotes, man. Honestly, Coyotes actually it's a good platform. And so at some point, maybe the old car might really get a Coyote motor. I don't know, man. We'll see. Okay, we're going to try to crank this thing up. I'm going to open the garage real quick. Make it so that, what time is it? I can't let it run long because we're in a neighborhood. I don't want to wake up my neighbors. I do run tubes into Mickey Thompson's. I don't run tubes in Hoosiers. I'm also I need to check my timing real fast. So I got my handy dandy Amazon powered light here. This thing works like a champ. Okay, let's go. Let's see if we can get this thing to fire up real quick. Look, I said real fast again. I'm sorry. Hopefully it cranks. We're about to find out. That's my electric pump. When it's below 1,000 RPMs, I can turn this thing on. Right. That thing sounds good. Man. Yeah, that was idling about 800, 850. Header leaks are gone. It's about 35, 36 are timing. So that is actually exactly what it's supposed to be. So timing is good. Tomorrow, when y'all see the video tomorrow morning, you'll see everything I've done. So that seems to be good. So hopefully my issues with the cylinder lean out on this side is going to be gone. I saw somebody post earlier too. They were asking about the hub dyno. Yeah, maybe at some point we'll get mine on the hub dyno also, but I don't know when that's going to be. Oh, that light popped off back there. That's okay. How about the other night, the horn on the truck started going off? Yeah. Lead directly attached to the axle. Actually, not a bad idea. Used to do that. We might do that again, potentially. I just bought 120 pounds more lead today. Like I was saying earlier, if you just hopped on, the cars that are the fastest are almost wheeling on the backside stuff. So that's the ticket. So I'm just going to keep adding weight until that happens. Jarrett, tell me if I'm doing the right thing. Or patches. Or beater bomb. Somebody. Let's go. Let me look back at some of these comments. Let's see. A ton of rust and no acceleration. Yeah, that's mine. Turd John. Steve, I think NASCAR might be coming back with Cleetus. I don't know. I still don't know if I'm going to watch it all the time. Robert, cool. You said you've already got a rod. Sweet. Buy Tucson connecting rods and you can shop your hanging light. Oh, that's a good idea, Con. Let's go, baby. Anton, what's up, man? That's my transmission builder. Lightning Quick Glides. This thing is loving it. Bulletproof. Watch, I'm going to probably break a planetary next time out. Probably shouldn't have said that, should have. Don't like, it's working good. I love it. Anton hooked it up. Another turbo kit, second turbo kit for backside with the turbo in the back. Anton, you ain't gonna believe I've been thinking about that, but I actually have, especially when you see like Bones. Have you seen how Bones is done? They got the turbos in the back and then the pipes run all the way up. You know how easy it would be to do that? Do 2 U's and then put a turbo back in the back? That actually would be pretty cool. Yeah, big wing. That's actually Bones' Blaine. He's got the wing attached to the rear end just like Houdini, like Patches. All-wheel drive Silverado said he didn't get picked either. Yeah, we're a bunch of losers. Hey, look, I know what we can do, guys. All of us losers that did not get picked for the all-wheel drive Cleetus's thing, all-wheel drive versus rear-wheel drive, we could have our own race. We could call it the losers race. What do you think? All-wheel drive versus first round, all-wheel drive versus rear-wheel drive. And that'll be all the slow all-wheel drive cars and all the slow rear-wheel drive cars. Let's go. Where are we going to do it? Mutual track somewhere in South Carolina. Y'all ready? Let's go. Bones has morphed into a street weapon. I know, man. Bones is quick. He is looking fast. Did y'all see? I don't remember what video it was. Waylon he's one of the first ones picked for Cleetus' stuff from Joey. They were racing on the street somewhere. It was on one of the last 1320 videos, and he had to race an all-wheel drive truck. I don't remember what truck it was. Was it Midnight or I don't remember what it was, but yes, El Cucci. How do you say that? Yeah, how do you say it? Phonetically spell that out for me. But it was bad in the finals. It was bad, like bad. I don't know if Waylon had a problem or if that other all-wheel drive truck was that fast. It looked like they both made clean passes. El Gringo, there you go. Man, if they both made clean passes, boy, that El Gringo is stupid fast. Like, stupid fast. I had no idea that it was going to do that to Waylon. Hopefully Waylon had a problem. Maybe forgot to turn on the boost controller or something. Hopefully it was something like that. I don't know. I hadn't seen him post. I don't even know when that race was. But I guess I don't know if it was recent or maybe it was a while ago. But Waylon was putting it on everybody else. Like, he was donkey stomping everybody. And then when those two got beside each other, it looked like a good race as far as like what happened. But it was not pretty. It was not pretty at all. What do y'all think? Y'all think something happened, or have y'all seen? Did anything happen to him on that pass, or was it two clean passes, or maybe Waylon just lost the tire? That was about a month ago. Did Waylon make a good solid pass, or did he have an issue? Man, I was very impressed with El Gringo though. Went and watched some more of the stuff for that. Tell Cleet to get into Truck Series. Oh boy. But yeah, so we didn't get picked. It's okay. Hopefully they do good, and hopefully they do well. Hopefully my boys Patches and Jarrett go out there and kick everybody's teeth in. And then hopefully that happens, and then we can establish that they're probably the baddest in the country. If they can win it all and do really well, and then when I start beating on them, it's gonna be on. It's gonna be on like Donkey Kong at that point. Hopefully I can. We were really close to Patches last time. We hadn't raced Willie in a while. Lost tire down the track. Yeah, I don't know if he did or not. He may have. I didn't see it. It didn't look like it was white smoke in the tires, so I don't know. But it's gonna be definitely interesting. Well, guys, I just wanted to jump on here, hang out with y'all for a little bit, talk to y'all for a little bit, let you know I am not disappointed. I mean, I'm disappointed that I didn't get picked for the race, but at the same time, I'm not disappointed because I know that my car is not quite there. It's not quite where it needs to be to go that fast, and that's the reality. And like I was saying, that's the reality. It is what it is. You got to get faster. You got to work harder. You got to spend more time testing. I've been a test and tune monster lately, but one thing we have not been doing is adding weight. And if y'all think back to my last car and the car previously, we kind of started off about the same. It was mediocre, and then we started playing with the suspension, and we started playing with the weight, and then it really, really, really got pretty fast. It got decent. So it is what it is. We're going to just add weight. It sucks. Uncle Mike and Randy and these guys helped me build a light race car. This car is with no weight in the car with me in it. I'm 275 pounds. This car weighs 2650. Actually, no, that was with 100 pounds in it. So it's like 2600, 2550. Actually, that was before we put the hood and stuff on it, though. So we're about 2600 race weight front side. But with that iron big block, it is like 57% on the nose. And that's like regular Mustang, like a regular Fox body. If you start drag racing it, you put a turbo on the front, it's going to be like 57, 58% on the nose. And that 57, 58% on the nose that's good radials, but that's not real good front side, or it's not real good backside. It's terrible backside. We tried to make it work with no weight in it, and we struggled. So we are going to be racing it soon. Now, Randy's car we have not taken out yet. Randy's car hopefully will be out in a couple weeks, and we're going to be racing all the time. This racing season is going to be wild. It's going to be wild. I promise you. We're going to be a lot of racing. Like I said, guys, buy-ins. I need buy-in money. If y'all want a Turbo John keepsake, go get us one. Got 8 of them on the website. Appreciate it, guys. Jump off of here. We'll see y'all. We will see y'all soon. All-wheel drive, Silverado said you'd be floored at his front percentages. You're probably 70% on the nose. It's at least 65, I would say, 65. Because it is, man, dude, it is all-wheel drives. I mean, that's just, there ain't nothing in the bed of a truck. Nothing. Y'all gut them out so much. Let's go, baby. All right, guys, we're going to jump off here. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good night. Hopefully y'all had a good Thanksgiving. Good. I'm tired. Hopefully y'all had a good Valentine's Day. Racing season's coming up. Later, guys. See y'all.